If you open a 6-month-old project and open the style sheet and realize you didn't write code, you write a crime scene. CSS does not scale well on its own. It gets messy. That's why we use preprocessors. But here's the divide that split the front-end community in half: Sass versus SCSS. Which one is just a hipster trend and which one is the actual developer choice for building scalable and maintainable apps? Before you start, you must know both Sass and SCSS are preprocessed by the exact same engine. They can do variables, mixins, nesting, and maps. Sass stands for syntactically awesome style shape. It's as awesome as it sounds. It's the OG preprocessor with a super chill indentation-based syntax. No brackets, no semicolons. It's like the laid-back sibling who prefers everything neat and tidy, with spaces. SCSS, that's sassy CSS, the younger sibling who look a lot like a regular CSS, with the curly braces and semicolons to keep things structured. Think of SCSS as the organized planner who still knows how to party. So, what's the actual difference? Let me show you. This is SCSS. Notice anything? It looks like regular CSS. You have got your curly braces, your semicolons, everything you know and love or tolerate it. And this Sass, no braces, no semicolons, just vibes and indentations. It's like Sass went to a minimalist retreat and come back saying, I don't need material processions or punctuations. Look at it. So clean, so beautiful, so elegant, just looking like a wow. It literally doesn't matter which one you choose. I know. You thought this was just going to be a dramatic showdown. But here's the thing. They both compile to the same CSS. They both give you the same features. Variables, checked. Nesting, checked. Mixins, checked. Functions, checked. Choosing between SCSS and Sass is like arguing whether you should drive on the left side or right side of the road. They will both get you there. Just depend on where you learn to drive. Okay, but here's the real question. Which one helps you to build the scalable CSS? You can choose SCSS for scalability when you are working with a team. Consistency and readability at scale matter more than personal preference. You need to onboard developer quickly. SCSS has zero learning curve. Your migration from vanilla CSS, you can do it gradually without rewriting everything. You want maximum compatibility with tools, frameworks, and third-party libraries. Your project might grow to thousands of lines maintained by multiple developers. You can choose Sass for scalability when your entire team agrees on it. Seriously, this is non-negotiable. You value enforce code structure through the indentation. You are building with a tight-knit team that prioritizes code elegance. You want less visual noise when scanning through large style files. But here's my honest developer recommendation for scalable CSS. SCSS win for most production environment. Why? Because scalability isn't just about code, it's about people. SCSS is the industry standard, which means better tooling, easier hiring, and fewer onboarding headaches. At the end of the day, developer choice for scalable CSS is clear. SCSS for most teams and projects. It's not about which syntax is better. It's about which one set your project up for long-term success. Both SCSS and Sass give you the power to write maintainable, scalable CSS. But SCSS give you that plus team compatibility, industry adaptation, and future-proofing. So what's your choice? SCSS or Sass? Or you are still writing vanilla CSS and wondering why your styling are so messy? Let me know in the comments.